recording. So, all right. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Shrees. Thanks for going live. So again, we have strength and conditioning today. So we'll start with the warm up. So again, so let's just start. Do a full circles here. So for the workout, what I have in mind is I do want to work out the full body today. So not just focusing on shoulders like we did last week. We did shoulders and upper body switch. But I want to work on the full body. So pretty much what we're going to be doing are going to be lifts or exercises that start from our shoulders and then work our way down to our calves. So I have 8 different groups. Let's look left to right. So I have 8 different groups. I have a full body movement, which again, is going to be one of the more demanding exercises such as burpees, hand walkouts, or bear crawls. So those are the 3 that we do have lined up for today. So don't get too scared. It's just to get the body going. Let's do some, let's just grab that side of our neck. Just let that weight of our arms stretch out. And then we'll move on to shoulders, then arms, then back, then abs, then glutes, then your quads and your hamstrings, which are your thighs, and then your calves. So we have 8 different groups that I want to go over, and I'm hoping we could go over each of them 3 times with 3 different exercises. So let's switch. So hopefully it's a good workout. And I think, yeah, if this is something that you guys like, that we hit the entire body at once for one day, then maybe this is something we can continue to do. So I think we're finding our rhythm with some of like these classes, like our lower body strengthening, our cardio and core, flexibility and mobility. We kind of have a good grasp of the consistency of those workouts. So, all right, very good. Let's do some arm circles. So I'm gonna make sure we do spend some good time stretching out all of our joints and muscle groups, just because today is gonna be, if you guys notice, we're not have red hats, so I'm not sure what that means. But yeah. All right, reverse. The large circles, the large window circles, keeping that arm close to our body. Reverse. If you're just joining us, again, thank you. We're just starting the warm up. So you have a good workout today. All right, left arm. Let's go forward. I think yesterday, I'm not sure what movement it was, but I want to say maybe the bridges got me a little bit sore on my lower back. Not sure how you folks are feeling, but all right, reverse. Hopefully you guys aren't too tired from yesterday. And yesterday we did do quite a bit of leg stuff, so I didn't want to just do legs today again, so switch it up. All right, let's do some trunk rotations. So let's just start rotating right here, left to right. All right, let's reach out to the sky, just stretch out, relax. Reach. All right, let's bring to the left. Get some popping. right. Stretch out those ribs, those obliques, those lats. Breathing. Nice. Ab circles. So again, just lean to the left, cut across, back. Lower back. Let's do one on each side. Very good. Let's do large hula hoops. So big, big hula hoops. So again, big circles. This stretch always feels the best. So I open my legs, my thighs, my quads, my hammies, my hip. Those are really sore. I feel like this stretch kind of makes them all feel better. Switch directions. Very good. Let's do some hip openers. Okay, so strap that knee in front of you. And bring it back down. Or you could do some swings, some hip opener swings if you want to work on your balance a little bit. Remember, we do have flexibility and mobility tomorrow at 12 o'clock. If you guys want to stretch a little bit more, let's switch. Again, just really focus on that. Forward to the left. We have more folks joining in, so if you guys want the videos, just go ahead and leave your email address. I'll send you those videos. But if you want to join us now, that'd be more than great. So we got Lydia, and Josefina, Araceli, Elizabeth. All right, very good. Let's do some alternating toe taps. So let's bring you in front. Open up those hamstrings. I was going to get up at 6 this morning and work out, but usually try to work out a little bit by myself before our actual workouts. But I figured I might have a solid workout with you folks anyways today, so I just decided to sleep in and make sure today's workout's really good. So, all right, let's go ahead and head on over to the wall. Let's do some leg swings. So again, remember it's more of a swing, less of a kick. So you're swinging from your hip, not really trying to move forcefully through your foot. It's more of a hip movement. Let's do about 15 of these. All right, let's face the wall and swing it across our midline. And then switch. Very good. Let's do the quad stretch. Okay, so let's stretch out our quad. Pull back on that quad. So again, the idea of throwing that full body workout in at first, which again, we're gonna go with burpees on the first set. Second set, we'll do hand walkouts, and then third set, bear crawls. You know, it almost works as a warm up for the entire rest of the remaining of the set. And it also just kind of like keeps our heart rate going. So if you guys have noticed, whenever we have a set that starts off with burpees or hand walkouts or something demanding, your heart rate's pretty much, you know, racing right until you have your recovery time. So that's kind of the idea, to kind of have that heart rate up, which is gonna, let's switch, which is gonna influence, you know, how much body fat we burn as well. So, you know, more blood flow. So that's the idea. So what I don't want to do is just maybe do curls and then just go to like calf raises, because that combination isn't too demanding as far as getting your heart rate up. So that's why we throw that first one in there. So you feel like you're working the entire workout. So. And I'll try to check your chat in between sets. So let's do the hamstring stretch. So slight bend at the knees. Forward slightly. Let's hold for about 15 seconds. And let's reach a little bit more. All right, let's straighten out our legs, bring those knees back. And slowly, let's come back up. All right, and last one before we start with the workout, just a deep squat stretch. So let's just drop our glutes below our knees. Try to keep your torso upright. And then after that it is Tuesday, so let's not be surprised if, you know, the maintenance workers come along and start blowing out the leaves. So, all right, let's bring our heels off the ground. Excuse me, morning's still a little loud in here. All right, let's drop those heels. And slowly, let's come back up. All right, good. Hopefully you're a little bit more relaxed. So again, the equipment for today, give you guys about 2 minutes. We need a yoga mat, a small rag, a towel if you start sweating, waters, of course, a chair, dumbbells if you have them. If you have resistance bands, that works too. If you have a heavy object, that works as well. And I think that's it. So if you guys want to gather those items, we'll start in about a minute, and then we'll go from there. So if you guys have any questions, now's a good time to ask. And yeah, so go ahead and leave your email address. All righty, so if you folks are ready, we will start. So good morning, Hang, Elizabeth, Ente, is it Ente? Rodriguez, Karina, I believe so. Carla, Nancy. All right, so Nancy's usually the advocate for the tougher workouts. So let's see how today goes. So remember, you got so all right. So let's start. So again, just quick run through the workout, full body workout first, then shoulders, then arms, then back, then abs, then glutes, then quads, and then calves. So we'll do one full round. We'll try to go with minimal rest in between each exercise. And then in between sets, we'll try to take about a minute or two. Maybe use this like a quick bathroom break. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to interrupt, and we'll go from there. So if you guys need to leave your email address, go ahead and do that. And yeah, so any questions before we start? All right, so keeping my sweater on just so I could sweat a little bit more today. And yeah, let me just get my yoga mat. All right, so we're gonna start off with burpees. So the hardest one of them all. So we're gonna go burpees for 30 seconds, okay? You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, okay, go. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, let's grab those dumbbells and resistance bands. All right, ready? We're gonna do front raises. So again, front raises right in front of us, okay? We're gonna go for 10 to 12 on each arm. Ready? Okay, go. So remember, if the weight is too light, you could do both arms at the same time. If it's really light, do me 20 for each arm. And if the weight's pretty demanding and you're getting tired in between, we're on step number 8 and try to do 12. And already breathing hard. I'm tired already. Those burpees. That's what I'm talking about. You do the burpees and then your heart rate and your cardio is already gone. That's why it's good. All right, just 1 or 2 more, and we'll transition to arms. All right, good. Let's grab that chair. Actually, let's go with push-ups, okay? So we're gonna try to do as many push-ups as possible as we can in 1 minute, okay? So if you get tired at 30 seconds, try to catch your breath, and maybe you might have 10 seconds to go and try to muscle out a few more, okay? So this is until we burn out, okay? Ready? Okay, go. So for a minute, you need a rest in between, go ahead and rest. Forty seconds in. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Very good. That was good. All right, let's head on over. Kind of not an easy one, but get us off the ground a little bit. So we're gonna do wall glides. If you guys remember, up on the wall, hands next or palms or wrist, backside of our palms up against the wall. We're just lining up and down. Try to keep contact with the wall the entire time. Okay, let's do 12 of these, or actually 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back burning. 6. And don't forget, try to keep those hands in contact with the wall. Ooh, yeah, felt it. All right, good stuff. All right, now we're gonna go into abs. All right. Does it seem like a red hat day already? Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna go with, we will go with accordion. So if you guys remember those, you could keep your hands behind your back and just bring your legs in and out. And if you want a little bit more challenge, then just try to keep your torso upright. Here we're gonna go for 40 seconds. Ready? Okay, there you go. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Very good. We're gonna stay in this position because we're gonna go and do bridges now. So I know we did them yesterday. Or do you like these? So we'll actually go with, I think we just did regular bridges. I don't know if we did single leg bridges. We'll go with single leg bridges. So let's elevate the right leg. Elevate the right leg. And then hips up and back down. Up. Down. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes. We're gonna do 20 of these on each leg. You're gonna squeeze those glutes when it's elevated. Hold it up for about 2 seconds before you drop your hips back down. All right, you come back to the last one. Good. All right, you notice that leg that's keeping you up, fatigues out. Ready? Let's switch. Okay, go. Yeah, we're doing 20. I'm funny. Whew. Good. All right. Let's get a little bit of cardio movement going. Get the heart rate up. Okay. Now we're going to do squat shuffles. So do you guys remember those? Squat shuffles, we're going to be squatting down and then shuffling to the right. Okay, make sure your hips are down low and we're squatting the entire time. You guys ready? We're going to do this one for a minute. Okay? It's a little bit longer, but we could do it. 3, 2, 1, there you go. Good going. Yeah, Therese. Once you get consistent with these workouts, 3 or 4 times a week, you'll really start seeing that progress. If you want muscle growth, you'll start seeing that. If you want body fat loss, you'll start seeing that. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. Those glutes are burning. All right. Next one, grab that chair. Just have it nearby. Okay, so the chair is just going to be there as a safety net. You really don't want to depend on it. So all we're going to do is calf raises. Okay, with like a 1 or 2 second hold up top. So it shouldn't be this right here. We're not doing this here. It should be up and hold, up, hold. Okay. Ready? 40 seconds of those. 3, 2, 1. Okay, go. If you don't need a chair, you're okay. Just make sure you don't tip over forward. This set did go a little quick. So if we get through the whole workout, and if you guys are feeling up to it, we could do this first initial set for the 4th set, if we're feeling up to it. I think it's a good one to get the blood flow going. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, let's take a minute rest, grab some water. Set number 1. We have 3 of those lined up, so. Very good. All right, Debbie. Thank you. All right, and then Perla, are you here? Okay. Someone signed in, but I don't have their email address, so I don't know if I could reach out to them. See, okay, I think she's gone. So, all right, let's take about another 40 seconds. right. You guys ready for set number 2? Okay. All right, so we did burpees. Now we're gonna go and do hand walkouts. So we don't want to get too much rest. Let's see. All right, great. Oh, Sharice, you gotta go. All right, no worries. All right, if you guys do need the videos, just go ahead and put your email address again. So a hand walkout. So remember, start here, walk out. We're gonna walk back. If you need to rest, and come back up before we continue. Okay. You guys ready? We're gonna do it for 45 seconds. Ready? Okay, go. Three more seconds, keep it going. Five, four, three, two, one, time. Let's grab those dumbbells again. Okay, so we're gonna do some side raises. The dumbbells for our shoulders. So again, to the side. You're okay. So let's do 10 to 12 on each side. You guys ready? Okay, go. If the weight's a little heavy, then do one arm at a time. Keep on going if you're still out there. All right. Megan's burgers are here, if you guys haven't noticed. All right, so now we're gonna go with dips. Okay, so grab that chair. The chair. And we're gonna do dips. Okay, so remember, easier ones are gonna be with our legs closer to the chair, more challenging away. Okay, so let's try to do anywhere between 12 and 20. So if you're feeling up to it, go for 20. If you're feeling fatigued, then go for at least 12. Ready? Okay, go. Going all the way down. All right, good. Those arms right there. I rest those arms a little bit. Okay, so let's grab those dumbbells. We're gonna do rows. If you have the resistance bands, then you could kind of lock the resistance stance onto the door. We're doing these rows here. If you have dumbbells or a heavy object, then I want you to bend over with the chair. Just bring that elbow straight back. Okay, so let's do 12 to 15 of those. Ready? Okay, go. So you're gonna grab a heavier dumbbell. So 12 to 15. All right, switch once you're ready. All right, very good. Some water. Just grab that yoga mat. Okay, so the next is going to be windshield wipers. So for these, the easier method would be, sorry, really bad. So the easier method would be having your legs at the front, keeping your arms next to your body, and collapsing those hips to the sides. So more challenging would be legs straight up and bringing those to the side, back and forth. Okay? So you guys can kind of choose which one you want to do. So we'll go for 45 seconds. Okay, ready? Okay, go. Remember, if you're getting tired, you can bend your knees and continue the same movement. All right, 10 more seconds. Five, four, three, two, one, time. I know those are the longest 10 seconds ever. Sorry. But if you're feeling good, you might as well. Okay. Now we have sumo squat. So grab some heavy object. If you have your dumbbells, go ahead and grab those. Let's do some sumo squats. Kettlebell, yep. Kettlebell squat. All right, so sumo squats, wide stance. Ready? Let's do 12 and 15. Okay, go. So try to hold for about a second before you rise back up. Keep it going. Good job. 12. You guys gonna do 20? All right, 20. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Awesome. Shuffle up. All right. Very good. Definitely working the glutes. Okay, the next one, we're gonna do a lunge kick. So you're gonna focus on one leg at a time. So let's do 12 on each leg. So lunge kick, again, reverse lunge, and then kick. Okay, you guys remember that one? So working on our balance, working on that reverse lunge. Ready? Okay, go. So 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, good. Recover from the other leg. Ready? Okay, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, they're working. All right. Ooh. Okay, now we're gonna do hopscotch. Pretty much, we've done this typically. So again, we want to go in every direction. Okay, if you can alternate or switch directions, watching the same spot. Ready? Okay, go 40 seconds. This is working our calves. So you just want to be right on our toes. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, 1 2-minute rest. Grab your water. You just want to grab that little dirty rag so we could do some sliding lunges. All right. How you guys doing? About half the class left. What happened? So, all right, Nancy, you're still here? Okay, let me just. I'm sorry. So we'll start with bear crawls. So we'll do the lateral bear crawls. If you guys remember those. We'll start here and then just kind of shuffle to the side. If you guys want to, instead of keeping your legs away from you and shuffling here, you can always bring your legs closer and then do like a shorter bear crawl. Okay. So you guys kind of pick. So we're going to do this for 40 seconds to start off set number 3. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, okay, go. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Ooh. I think I like that one because I think out of all the upper body or the full body workouts, I feel like it works out our glutes at the same time. All right, and then now we have shoulder press. So if you guys have your dumbbells, go ahead and grab those. You're gonna sit down. We're gonna do shoulder press. So remember shoulder press. I don't have the dumbbells right directly next to me. They're angled a little bit, okay? So you're gonna do 12 to 15 of these. Try to keep your back upright too. So ready? Here you go. So 12 to 15. All right, very good. All right, 15. Good stuff. All right, we actually want to keep those dumbbells. Keep them nearby. Next, we're going to do curls. Okay. So we'll do actually 2 different sets of curls. So let's go ahead and do the bicep curls first. So again, my palms are facing you guys right now. So again, I'm all the way down, so I'm gonna come up and go all the way down. I don't want you guys to stop here. Okay, make sure you go all the way down. 12 to 15 of these. Ready? Okay, there you go. So again, if the weight is too light, then make sure you control it on the way down. Very good. Put those down, just recover. I'm going to recover too much. We're going to do hammer curls next. Just letting those arms recover a little bit. How you guys feeling? You guys feeling okay? All right. All right, hammer curls. So let's grab those dumbbells again. Ready? Okay, go. So now, remember, gripping those like if you're gripping a hammer. So now my palms are facing towards my midline, so pretty much facing towards my belly button. And remember, just try to bend at the elbow. You don't want to use our shoulders too much. You don't want to be doing this here, okay? Or turning our body. Just want to bend at the elbows. If the weight feels too heavy, then just alternate. We go 1, 2, 3. And that could happen once you're reaching those last ones. It's happening to me right now. Getting tired. 2 more on each side. Last one. All right, very good. All right, now we're gonna do Superman. So let's go ahead and get on the floor. You guys know Superman. So for these, you're just gonna hold it. Okay, so legs off the ground, or knees off the ground, chest off the ground. You're gonna do that for a minute. Okay, ready? Up and hold. Thirty more seconds. Oh, my arms are tired. Do those curls. 10 more seconds. Keep that chest up, those knees up. 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. All right. Good. All right, and then now we have, what do we have? Sumo squat. I think what I want to do is, if you're able to, so if you don't feel comfortable or safe doing it, what I was thinking of doing was step ups. So typically, I would put this chair up against a wall, and we would just step on it and step back down and alternate. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, then what I want you to do is going to be a narrow stance squat. So instead of doing a sumo squat where we're here, I want you to have your feet close together and squat down like so. Okay? So if you feel safe, I would recommend the step on or the step up, because that's going to activate strictly the glute. And if you don't, then do the narrow stance squat. Okay? So let's do, if you're doing the step up, let's do 10 on each leg. If you're doing the narrow stance squat, we're doing 15 total. Okay? You guys ready? Okay, go. All right, good. Very good. All right. Now we have air squats. Okay, so you guys remember air squats. Down here, up, and jump in. Okay? We're gonna do air squats for 40 seconds. You guys ready? Okay, go. Try to jump as high as you can. Fifteen more seconds. Three, two, one, time. Whew. Very good. All right, let's grab that little rag. Little rag, you don't mind getting dirty. Drop it. Okay, so we're gonna squat down, slide, come back, slide, come back. Okay, make that slide last about 2 seconds on the way out, and about 2 seconds on the way in. So it should be something like this. Right, and it shouldn't just be this here. Okay, so let's do 10 on each leg. Right leg first. Let's squat down and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. You go to that opposite leg, probably fatigue. All right, let's do it again. Ready? Squat down, down, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, awesome. Woo, yeah. Okay. All right, and now we're gonna go with the single leg calf raise. So you're gonna activate your calves. So this one you might need a chair because you might tip over. So again, we're doing 12 on each leg, okay? So I'm gonna try to keep that hold for at least 2 to 3 seconds. So it should be, up here should be 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, down, okay? So let's go ahead and do, like I said, 12 on each leg. Ready? Okay, go. Left leg first, I'm doing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Very good. All right. Going my right leg now. Guys ready? There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Very good. All right. How are you guys feeling? Feels good. Kelly?
Mistake of going on a pretty long run yesterday, thinking thinking the workout was going to be easy, and that was a mistake.
Okay, no worries. So yeah, so I think combination of yesterday's workout and today, I think this is pretty good. Unless someone opposes and feels extremely great, but I think this is a good time. We're about an hour into the workout. We hit pretty much every muscle group. So if you guys are okay, we could go ahead and start cooling down, and then tomorrow we'll go with flexibility and mobility, and Thursday we'll hit it again with cardio and core. So let's do that. So let's grab the yoga mat, and let's start with the cool down. So, and actually, before we start the cool down, let's actually finish off our class. We're going to do a variety of heel walks and toe walks. So we've done this before. There's about 4 different ones. So let's just walk on our toes, just around our little area that we have, maybe for about 20 seconds for each one. And this is just going to work on our, kind of cool down the calves a little bit. Make sure your toes are pointed forward. How far did you end up running, Kelly? Let's point the toes inwards now.
I did 3 miles.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Keep it going.
I'm looking forward to doing a 5K once things open up again.
Oh, awesome. Very cool. Yeah, I want to get into trail running, so maybe a half marathon. So, all right, let's point the toes outwards. All right, and then let's just walk around on your heels. Okay, so toes up, off the ground, walking around on your heels. And let's relax. All right, very good. So let's bring you guys closer. So let's just cool down. Good stuff. Josefina, how was it? Just like asking Josefina. No, she's asleep. Okay. All right, so let's bring the left heel in, right leg back. Then we are leaning forward.
You have been making fun of me, Ar.
I'm sorry, Josefina. No, you're always letting me know how the workout's going, so I was looking to ask for you.
I'm not going to quit. Everything you try, no, I don't going to quit.
Was it a good workout? Red hat or no red hat?
That's fine. It has to be like that, no?
Yeah.
Stop. Let's do it. Let's try.
Okay, good. Nancy and Susan, how are you guys doing?
It's a good workout.
All right, great. Araceli, Carla, do the Hollywood performance stretch.
Great, I like it.
All right, good. Glad.
Thank you. It was a great workout.
Okay, great. Yeah, I feel like sometimes, the workout, it could, sometimes the recovery could kind of change the dynamics of the workout. But sometimes, like I mentioned, sometimes you don't want to work out when you're extremely sore or, super tired, because that will change the way you move with certain movements. So like, for example, if let's say Callie went for a run yesterday with Switch, and let's say she ran in the hills a lot. Usually when you're running in hills, your quads, your thighs, and your calves will get a little bit swollen and tired. So if you try to do the next day some leg workout or some calf movement, especially calves, your calves might be already be tired from the hill workout, that sometimes they're not going to be as happy or working as easily as, you know, if they were fresh. So you just have to like listen to our body too. So, all right, let's switch. So figure four, bring that heel in, left heel in, I lay back. Yeah, so I'm a huge advocate as far as, and then actually let's bring that hind arm over and across our body, to our leg. So yeah, so, you know, I might have a workout planned out, but, you know, if you're tired from the previous day or, you know, for some reason, like there's been times where I have a workout for my athletes at the college and let's switch. And for some reason, like half the team, you know, they're always hanging out together and like half the team catches like a little cold or something. And I have to adjust the workout for everyone just because, you know, we don't want to be working out really hard or a demanding workout. Our body's really stressed out. So, you know, exercise is a stress reliever, but when you're stressed, your body also tends to be a little bit more tight. And that's not just like some mental thing, it's your muscles physically become less, I guess, flexible and less range of motion just because you're tight. So that could, you know, lead or put you at risk of an injury. So let's bring both of our heels in. And even like, let's say, for example, you go for a run and your right calf starts hurting or your right hamstring, and then now you're limping, and then now because you're limping, your other leg is working harder to keep you upright or to correct that lack of strength from the weak leg. That leg that you're depending on more now is at risk of injury because it's not used to handling most of your body weight. So you have to be careful, you know, and if it's, just listen to your body. Right, let's do the crisscross, lean forward. And, you know, it's good. You know, I think the more fit and the more consistent you do this, I think, you know, one of the things that comes with it is you also become more stubborn as far as wanting to take a day off. So, you know, unless you really like hate working out and only do it for the benefits and you don't enjoy it, then, you know, it might be easier to take a day off. But if you genuinely like working out, you know, and I tell you folks, take a day off, like you guys might be like, what is he talking about? Like, no, I need to work out. Like, I need to reach my goals. But part of reaching your goals, sometimes it's listening to your body and recovering. Right, so let's bring that left heel in, right leg back. So don't feel guilty if you need to take a day off. Even with like, I know I talk about my runners a lot, but sometimes about every 4 or 5 weeks, I'll take a down week with them. So what a down week is, you know, usually on that down week, I'll make them work out about half as much as like their typical week. So, and that down week allows their body to kind of, you know, really fix up any little aches and tears in their muscles, anything that, you know, we might not see or notice because it hasn't gotten injured yet. But I guarantee you, if you're going hard all the time, let's switch. You're going hard all the time and you're not doing your foam rolling or your stretching or an ice bath or eating your healthy foods, or not getting enough sleep, sometimes it's just, you're asking for an injury to happen. So when those things, you know, if you're lacking those little things, sometimes it is good to take a down week. And again, this with these classes, unless you're joining me every day and doing more activities outside of this class, then, you know, maybe we should consider taking a down week here with this class or for a week with all the classes. But if these are the only classes that you're taking and you tend not to work out outside of these classes, then I don't think it's necessary to take a down week. So you guys could let me know. And yeah, if 1 week we're feeling extremely tired, then we might want to take a down week altogether, and we'll just pick kind of like the easier workouts and, you know, stay away from like the big demanding ones. All right, let's do the performance stretch, hamstring stretch. So again, glutes off the ground, glutes near the heel. And yeah, so I don't know how you guys are feeling. This is, I think, week 6 or 7 already. So, you know, we're pretty consistent now. So, but it has helped that we've also had, I think, like 2 or 3 holidays already in the last 7 weeks. So we've only had maybe like 3 or 4 weeks of the 4 days of workouts. And remember, tomorrow's class of flexibility and mobility is kind of like switch of that recovery day. So I know many of you are, actually some of you might be joining me on the flexibility and mobility class, but most people don't. And I think that's a very important class to consider. So yeah, so yeah, I'll be quiet now. Keep talking forever. All right, just to finish off, I know we usually don't do this one, but let's just do the deep squat stretch because we did work out the full body right now. So just deep squat, and it's full body stretch right here. As long as you're upright, separating your knees with your elbows. I think I'm actually doing the same workout with my track team in an hour, so I think it's a good one. What do you guys think? Was it okay? Okay. Do you guys feel like maybe we could have done another set if you're feeling better or less tired? Okay. All right, I'll consider that. I'll put that on my notes, but I think I like this type of workout because we did hit every muscle group. But I think on a regular feeling better day, we might do 4 sets. Okay, all right, Carla, great, thank you. Does anyone think that was way too much and we should do less? Or was that just right, or maybe a little bit more? Okay, all right, so I'm gonna turn off the recording. So if you're from home, thank you. If you're watching this later, and then